Yeah, so in my field on smart shipping and smart logistics, it's really good to see that there are hundreds, maybe even thousands of researchers worldwide every day thinking about how all kinds of challenges should be resolved in a scientific way. Of course, it is indeed a challenge. How do you get the results of these bright minds towards real-world implementation? And what I think is important for that is that the scientists already quite early on in the research process learn about what challenges and directions the industry is facing and society as well. How to facilitate a dialogue between scientists and industry and society is really a challenge because, well, the stakes and the objectives are different, the ways of working are different, and also the cultures are in a sense different. Yeah, to make sure that this transition and also the generation of knowledge is facilitated from science to industry, it's important to bring together the different people in the end that are responsible and involved in the implementation. So you need platforms like the AI Port Center, where events are organized to make the industry aware of what is science doing and also to help the scientists to make the connections towards the end users in a sense. So these type of events are meant as kind of initiating contacts, such that in follow-up meetings, people that are coming from both sides can further develop plans and proposals that have in mind to create this final impact in society. In the maritime domain, we see that there's an aging population. So the people working in the maritime environment, they are getting older, and at some point they will retire. And there's a lower amount of people that are actually starting their careers in this area. So in my view, the area of automation and autonomy and smarter decision making is going to really have an impact over the coming 5 to 10 years. One nice example where we can see this transition already taking place, moving from research towards the real world, is the autonomous shipping area, where ships are being trained and designed to operate by themselves. We've started developing this like 10, 15 years ago on the algorithmic side. And over the last years, you have seen that also the government and companies and startups are starting to pick up on the navigation and the control strategies that have originally been proposed for lab scale experiments. So we see here that this is starting to reach the real industrial practice, along with new field lab kind of experiments being set up, where also companies that have real large scale size vessels are starting to step in the research to push this further. Measuring the actual impact of scientific research is quite hard because science is about generating new ideas and in a creative way exploring what could be possible in the future. If you really want to have a view on how this knowledge is being transferred to companies, think about how this goes in practice. We train PhDs, we do research, and with master students during their studies, we already interact with companies to move bits and pieces of new ideas towards companies. After their studies, many students will start their careers at the companies that are actually interested in this type of knowledge. And you will see that as they progress in their careers, they will become involved in design choices for new products, but also the ways in which these organizations are structured. If you want to see how knowledge is moved regarding AI from science to research, take a long-term perspective and ask these alumni now and then, what did you learn during your studies and how have you been able to use that to improve the performance of the companies and the products?